Huawei is one of the largest telecommunications companies in the world. At the start of 2019, the company was expected to become the world's largest smartphone manufacturer by the end of that year, stealing the crown from Samsung. Despite this success, Huawei has dealt with numerous accusations over the years of shady business practices. It also has been accused, although with no hard proof, of using its products to spy on other nations. In May 2019, Huawei entered the first round of U.S. sanctions. Former United States President Donald Trump announced that Huawei, along with several other Chinese companies, was now on something called the Entity List. Companies on this list are unable to do business with any organization that operates in the United States. The Huawei ban thus begins, with Huawei suddenly unable to work with companies such as Google, Qualcomm, and Intel, among many others. In the case of Google, this means new Huawei smartphones are no longer able to ship with Google-owned applications pre-installed. So, Huawei lost access to Google mobile services. But that didn't stop the Chinese tech giant, thus, it started working on its own services, HMS, Huawei Mobile Services, and also start working on Harmony OS as an alternative to Android. In September 15, Huawei entered the second round of US sanctions. Huawei, the world's biggest smartphone vendor, says it's running out of processor chips because of US sanctions against the company. According to Richard Yu, CEO of Huawei's consumer business unit, as of September 15 the manufacturer will no longer be able to make its own Kirin chipsets due to the ongoing economic pressure from the US. With US restrictions severely limiting Huawei's telecom consumer and commercial businesses, the company had to resort to selling off its secondary smartphone brand Honor in November. On Friday, March 12 as of this year, Huawei entered the third round of US sanctions. The Biden administration announced new US sanctions against Huawei and will be effective as of this week. The US informed some Huawei suppliers of tighter conditions on previously approved export licenses, prohibiting items for use in or with 5G devices, according to people familiar with the move. The ban is effective as of this week, they said. The measure would hurt both the US and China, Foreign Ministry spokesman Zhao Lijian told reporters on Friday. The US rules create a more explicit prohibition on the export of components like semiconductors, antennas and batteries for Huawei 5G devices, making the ban more uniform among licenses. Some companies had previously received licenses that allowed them to keep shipping components to Huawei that it may have then used in 5G equipment, while other firms were already subject to tighter restrictions. So, what do you think about all of these bans? Let me know your opinions in the comments down below. And like always, see you in my next video.